this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Mandalorian, or Din Djarin as he's later known as, for the vintage collection. It's actually the first Din Djarin I'm reviewing on the channel. I've went back and reviewed my videos, and it's like, oh, I think it's about time I get Din Djarin or the Mandalorian reviewed on the channel. And I think this is a great contender for the first one to review. We've gotten so many of these action figures in the vintage collection in recent years. I can't tell you how many Din Djarins we're up to at this point. I have most of them. I don't have the rare ones like from the Razor Crest and the Rescue set. But I have most of the standard releases, and they're all pretty good. I think this one's probably one of the better ones of all of them because the armor looks good and it was an affordable action figure. I think this is one that's been repacked quite a few times, so he's pretty easy to get a hold of if you want him. But anyways, let's just go ahead and jump straight into this package here. So, nice image of Din Djarin from the series there. I haven't really actually seen most of the Mandalorian. I've seen bits and pieces here and there. Of course, I've seen most of the big highlighted scenes that are famous from that series. But I've never really sat down and watched the series from beginning to end. So I'm not sure exactly which scene that's from. The Mandalorian logo. This was VC 181. I have some of these reviewed on the channel. I have that Vader, the armor is reviewed, and I'll be getting to 5s and Moff Gideon at some point soon. I don't have this Rex, Hondo, or Shrut at this time. So that's the card. Let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So very nice sculpt. I really like the paint that they use on this. It is kind of sloppy, and I have seen some sloppy samples of it, especially on the visor there. But I really like how they did this silver. It looks really nice. From my understanding, it's not totally accurate to the series. I know the Black Series is redoing Din Djarin from the ground up because they've just done repaints of him over time, and it's not totally accurate to what we see in the show. Nice detailing in all his armor there. So this particular Din Djarin is actually just a repaint of this one here, which is the very first Mandalorian that we got in the TVC line. So like I said, the helmet looks good. The paint can be sloppy on this. I have seen some really bad samples, and mine's a little bit off, as you can see there, but it's not too bad. There's his armor there. Looks pretty good. He does have a plastic cape here. Some of the Mandalorian action figures have cloth. He has his jetpack there, which is removable. And as you can see, he's got that big gaping hole in his back for this jetpack, but it stays in place pretty good. And actually, if you didn't want to have him display with the jetpack, you can take his rifle here and pin it right there. And he does have a holster there with the blaster, which fits pretty good. Very easy to get in and out. And he has some ammo, it looks like, wrapped around his leg there. And his boots. So in terms of articulation, he does have a ball joint at the head there. He does have hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, hinged wrists. This one goes up and down, and this one goes in and out. Does have a joint at the torso there. has hinged hips, swivel thigh, hinged knees, and hinged ankles as well. Not rocker ankles. This was before Hasbro started going mainstream with that in the TVC line. In terms of weapons and accessories, he comes with, other than the jetpack there that I showed you, he has and the blaster here, he just has the rifle to go along with it. Show you that first. Some nice detailing in that. The brown stock. Rest of it's kind of a grayish silver look. Interesting barrel at the end there. And like I said, he does have a pin there that you can take his jetpack off here and just insert it right there. You can't really have both on together because obviously the jetpack is hiding his bandolier there to where you can't pin it. So you pretty much have to do one or the other. And there is a spot there where you can get it inside his back as well instead of just on the bandolier. But you kind of have to have them at an awkward angle in order to get that to work. And here's the pistol here. Nice silver detailing with a brown pistol grip there. And fits in his hand pretty good. Give one last look at Din Djarin here. And one more side-by-side comparison with his original counterpart. So would I recommend this action figure for your collection? I would. If you can only have one Mandalorian for your collection, I think this was probably the one to go for. Either that or the original one here, because they're the most affordable and they get the point across and they look pretty good. I have no complaints about it. Like I said, we've gotten so many releases of Din Djarin at this point. I would have to go back and count exactly how many we have. And I don't think one's too much of an improvement over the other. The only major improvement that more recent ones have is the rocker ankles. But even without the rocker ankles, I think it's totally fine. You can get them in all the poses that you want them. And of course, you can always use a display stand like I have there if that's necessary for you. But I think he's a solid action figure. He's very affordable, looks good, and he fits in well with any Mandalorian collection. So anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. And if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the support. And check out some of those links in the description while you're at it. And thanks for watching.